865, and well, this is kind of a continuation video from yesterday. I mean, I said I wasn't gonna make a video for like a new Yu-Gi-Oh deck probably like next week, but I figured I'd make this now because, well, one, I'm getting bored of reading my history because honestly, it's like I think what 9 or 10 pages tonight, and it's a little bit boring. I've read about 6 pages, and I'm like, shh, I can't read the other 4. Shh, I want to fall asleep. Yeah, and I just got done with training and my body being ruined, so I need to do something to take a respite. So I figure I would make this video now. My apologies, guys. I really, well, truth be told, I probably need to go to a chiropractor, but that's an entirely different story. So yeah, like I said, I know it's a little, but yeah. So, especially when this history professor, if you just show up to this class, this guy's like, oh, you showed up, you already get major points just for that. Same thing goes for, as long as you did the reading, you talk even a little bit. Because literally, in this class, I'm sure people who watch this will have professors like this. It's the same 4 or 5 kids every day in class who raise your hand. And well, I'm one of them. And basically speaking, and don't mind me while I fiddle with the Yu-Gi-Oh cards over here. Basically speaking, it's really comedic that it's me, these 2 girls, and these other 2 guys. There's no one else who raises their damn hand. And it's really freaking irritating. It's like, people, do you not read at all? Like, honestly? Like, I know some of the stuff offhand anyway, because this class is not that difficult. It's American history, so it's like, I mean, it's difficult for other reasons, because being distracted because of certain things recently, but it's not hard in and of itself. In a nutshell, in a fortress, it's not that hard, but really, it's... Guys, I'm going to do this a lot in this video and make some Pokemon puns, because while I've been doing that, I did that with someone a couple weeks ago, actually. Now, I told him I'm modest as a Hydreigon, and he got quite the chuckle out of that one, and yeah, so... Oh dear, that was funny. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I take a little break in that history, a little respite. And again, as long as you do the reading in that class, you're basically good. So that's what's great. And it's only one book too. You don't even have to read the other one necessarily speaking, because he doesn't quiz you on it, which is great. He didn't tell us that straight out, but if you ask him, it's like one of those type of teachers. He's really great. Like, he's really awesome. It reminds me of a teacher I had in high school. So that's pretty cool. Then I got another one who just goes off on random tangents, and that's phenomenal too. So I won't even get into that. But he basically he treats a bio class for like health majors and exercise science majors and all that. He treats it kind of like it is a health class, more or less. He treats it like it's kind of like a health class and a muscle class. He doesn't even treat it like a bio class, which is amazing. Because quite frankly, bio and chem and physics I can't stand. So there you go. If any of you like it, I'm sorry. Go cry me a river. I don't give a damn. I don't like them. I never will. Well. Maybe that's just my experience with physics in high school being shit. I do like bio a bit, though. My high school bio teacher was nice, because she was also a track coach. She had a lot more on her mind than teaching bio, which was great. I could have gotten running tips from her. I'm a runner, for anyone who doesn't know that. I like to run. It's like, I could have gotten running. I should go visit my high school and get running tips. If she's even still there. I don't think she is. Oh, because she's old. She's probably like in her 60s now. Anyway, but yeah, yeah, my random stories about my teachers aside. So these professors are both pretty cool. Like one of them, he's just funny. I won't even get into. I won't get into this. I don't really want to say this on the internet because he says interesting things. Like, I don't know. It's probably my mind insinuating too much and being very immature, asking us what our favorite baked good is, and now most people who are immature will know what I'm thinking of, and well. Oh my god, I can't believe my professor asked that. Like, are you kidding? That's so dumb. I mean, yeah. Quite frankly, anyone who does drugs successfully, you're dumb in the first place. Anyone who really does them, period, you're dumb. But the point is, that was a funny-ass comment he made. Because I personally have never done drugs, and, judge me if you want if you do them. If you do them, good for you, huh? But not really good for you, because they're not good for you. Nor have I drank one. I mean, I've gotten drunk once in my life, but that's... And I'm 23. I admit I don't care. I'm not ashamed of that. Like, anyone who is, like, it's a stupid idea to, like, you kind of want to remember what you do at night. If you do party, you want to remember what the hell you did. Which I don't much anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me. And I admit it flat out. I don't care. I admit it. But yeah, because, well, a lot of those scenes are drinking, and that's just not me. Anyway, not the point. I'm going off on random segues. But yeah, my professors are quite comedic. And they're just, well, I don't even know how to say it. One of them goes off on a rant about his ex like roommate who was like overweight. I'm like, oh my god, what are you talking about? It was just funny. Oh god, I can't get enough of that. That's hilarious. Oh my god. So yeah. So but that's not really the main point of this. And the other one for history too, he's a he's a cool guy too anyway. He's pretty like, like makes random stupid jokes like what was it? Oh yeah. He's like the drinking part's really important. Like talking about, cuz we were talking about something with the revolution. He's just like what? Cuz like, he was talking about I think rabblers who had like tried to overtake something and then they all like got drunk after. I'm like good for them. They're dumb. That's what I thought to myself. Of course, I didn't say that out loud in the class, but there you go. Neither here nor there. But back then in the 1800s, I'm sure a lot of people got completely I don't even want to know. But yeah, the main point of this video is not random stories. The main point of this video is I want to talk a little bit, and I thought about this a few hours earlier today, because I'm just like, I did Mega Charizard yesterday. Why did I not do Mega Venusaur or Mega Blastoise? It's only appropriate. Now, for anyone who's even peaked at 6th Gen, you pretty much know that Mega Evolutions became a thing, and they're out, and blah, blah, blah. And unless you've been living under a crustal, you would know that, for the most part. And, well, Mega Venusaur and Mega Blastoise are each pretty good in their own ways, too. Megazord Y is very overpowered. He is easily the most offensive-wise overpowered outright of the 4. And I say 4 because I'm counting Megazord Y, Megazord X rather, and Megazord Y as separate entities, because they are. One's Fire Dragon, one retains Fire Flying. So why the hell would you not count them as separate things? That's kind of stupid if you don't. Almost as stupid as the people get drunk every night. Anyway, oops, that didn't come out of my mouth, did it? No, of course it didn't. No, it didn't. That really didn't come out of my mouth. It honestly didn't. Because I'm not trying to. I've gotten drunk once in my life, too. I'm not going to lie. And it was the worst experience of my life. And that's why I wouldn't do it again, at least to me. Some people like it. You know what? That's your thing. You like that? Go ahead, by all means. I'll stick to like water and milk and stuff. And chocolate milk. Chocolate milk's delicious. Case in point, chocolate milk. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So Mega Venusaur and Mega Blastoise are each pretty overpowered. Like they're pretty good. Like, and again, no. By the way, I'll just go back to the other stuff for a second. No one take that totally like seriously. Don't be all like, oh my god, oh you're being so prude, I guess be the word. No, I'm not. I'm being realistic. Anyone who's gotten drunk would know that. It's not a good thing. It's not a fun experience. Do it maybe once in your life, and if you like it, keep doing it. Go ahead. You're probably not gonna have that many brain cells your whole life. You'll probably start losing them gradually, but there you go. It's your choice. Your prerogative. You wanna drink? Go ahead, drink. Drink your brains out, literally. But I just choose not to. I don't like it at all. Period. Same thing goes for drugs. No, I've never even done drugs. I would never touch the things. So as long as I live, I don't like them. No way. Anyway, back to the Megas. Now, Mega Blastoise is just... say hi, Jellicent, to Spin Block, then say bye. Because I have Dark Pulse and Mega Launcher. You get 2 KO'd. Bye-bye now. That's one of the main reasons he's overpowered. Now, most of the time, I can bring in my Golf and Spin Block. No, you can't. No, you can't. Because Stab Dark Pulse with Mega Launcher, Modest Max Special Attack, does a lot of fucking damage. Pardon my French, but really, it does a lot of damage, kids. Lots of damage. He's very destructive. He gets good coverage. Kind of like Clawitzer, actually, and that's the other thing. I got to briefly mention that. Now, a very, very good PokeTuber already made a video about this, rather. BT, and anyone who doesn't know that abbreviation, well, you really need to look up your PokeTubers if you actually follow any and learn who that is, because if you don't, well, again, you've been living under a crustal. Anyway, but yeah, he did a video on Assault Vest users, and well, I have to say something. There's one thing he didn't, well, not one, there are a few Assault Vest users he didn't include. Clawitzer is actually a very good user of Assault Vest. Very, very, very good. Very, very, very good. Because Clawitzer basically is quite bulky on both ends. And with Assault Vest, he becomes even bulkier. And water, as everyone knows, pure water is a great defensive type. You're weak to what? Let's see. Electric and grass. And oh wait, let's ask Azumarill about that for a minute. Because let's see, the fairy typing only adds poison. Whoop-de-doo, you're not weak to steel. Oh, I'm part water. And no fire type's going to switch into his play rough. Because if it's Mystic Water, you get hit by Water Ball and you die. Yeah, that's how that works. But yeah, so, but back to Clawitzer. Clawitzer is a very good Assault Vest user. Very, very, very good. Very, very good. As well as, there are a ton of good Assault Vest users, though. Even, like, Throw's usable as Assault Vest because Power Up Punch exists and stuff like that. There are certain pokes that are just really phenomenal with it. And most people, and in this video, BT basically went over the generic ones like, Tangrowth and Conk and blah, 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 blah. Snorlax, which I didn't kind of expect him to do, that was good. Snorlax is very good at that, actually. People don't realize it, and plus it's very surprising. There are a couple others, but yeah, for the most part, that was the crux of it. And Gudra, but Gudra's just stupid. I think I mentioned that in a previous video. Like with Zard Y, which is funny, I said that in the day before he made the video. Gudra's just asinine with his Assault Vest. It's stupidly bulky. But yeah. Ugh, God. Yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, back to the Megas. So Mega Blastoise is just very good. Very good coverage. Dark Pulse, Aura Sphere, Dragon Pulse, all boosted by Mega Launcher. Stab Scald to burn things. Ice Beam for, like, if you don't want to run Dragon Pulse, just to hit things like Flygon a lot harder. But if you want to hit Kingdra, you run Dragon Pulse. Just, yeah. Because obviously it'll hit a hell of a lot harder than Ice Beam ever would. So yeah, Mega Blastoise in a nutshell is basically just a slightly bulkier, much more strong offensively, though. Regular Blastoise. That's all he really is. But he's still very good in his own right. He's got a very good niche. Then again, regular Blastoise also learns Dark Pulse now, so. And he can obliterate all spin blockers too. But the point is that, like, Mega Blastoise is, I don't know how to really say this correctly, like, he's very good, but his slow speed can often be the death of him, so you may want to pair him with something like T-Wave if you're running like a modest, more offensive-based set with that, because there are a lot of viable sets for that. Actually, anyone who wants viable, well, actually, and still viable, too. I mean, this was some theory modding on his part before the game even came out. He point blank said he judged it on his experience from just competitive battling in general in 5th Gen. Anyone should go check this guy out, because again, I plugged a few people, I think probably a video or two ago now. This guy's Rykard 3. Anyone who has not seen his videos, you really need, now I'm going to emphasize the Crustle thing again, except this time you need to crawl from under a Gigalith, because you're probably under a much bigger rock. You need to go watch this guy, because he's very good. I personally like him. I've watched all of his 5th Gen analysis videos he made on the 5th Gen pokes when they came out. I watched, he did all that 6th Gen stuff. He's very good. He's a very good YouTuber. Makes some good stuff. But yeah, back to the Megas. Never really mind more plugs. Mega Venusaur is a right ass. And the thing gets me damn salty to the point that I just, at times when I stop playing, like, OU. Because the thing is ungodly in terms of bulk. It's obscene. The only thing I've ever seen that one hit KO it, and this was at 75%. I think I've said this before in like a couple weeks ago in a video, 2, maybe 3, maybe even a month ago now. You use a Specs Genesect with Bug Buzz, you will 2-hit KO that damn thing if you have a special attack boost. With Timid, not Modest, Timid. And that's nasty. But I assume that was if that was not physically defensive, then I don't know how. Genesect's absurd in that case. He's absurd anyway, but now you can't use Genesect and OU, so that's great. That X's out my plan, doesn't it? Stupid mega piece of junk. That thing is just a bulkier, actually decent amount stronger too, special attack-wise, Venusaur. Now everyone knows Venusaur from 5th Gen, It had Chlorophyll, it could have used the Permasun, yada yada, blah 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 blah. It was used as Sweeper, so on and so forth a lot of time, with like Growth and, Giga Drain, HP Fire, Sludge Bomb, Earthquake, whatever the fuck you want on it. It had a decent move pool, whatever. Occasionally you see a Swords Dance one, which was random as hell with like Power Whip and Earthquake, which I would just kind of go and scratch my head and be like, okay, moving on. But yeah, so just moving on about that freaking that physical set. Why would you? I don't even know. Now Mega Venusaur is more viable because Mega Venusaur has like about 10 kajillion special defense, thick fat, and curse. What? Because that is dumb. Like, after 2 curses, you're nearly impregnable physically. Like, you're absurd physically. Like, that's dumb. And then, plus you have a decent defensive typing, physically speaking. And your special defense, you have, like, max investment. You're close to untouchable on that side. Even a Specs Heat and Fire Blast isn't one hit KOing you. Never. Never from full. Never. And that's just disgusting. That's nauseating bulk. Like, it really is. The HPS stayed the same because all Megas did. I think it has like 105 attack, 110 or 20 defense, 100 and maybe, what is it, 125 or 30 special attack, and like 135 special defense. Its stats are dumb. I know its stats are quite ridiculous. Its speed's like 85 or 90 or something. Its stats are ridiculous. It's really good. Like, I probably got the stats wrong. Someone can, if you really want to be a wise ass, correct me. I don't care. Just don't be a complete dick about it. But yeah, it's so bulky. Like, if you're a fan of, like, walling and defense cores, run that thing. It's good, but, or even just tankish stuff. That thing's really good, but it's annoying as all hell, and it will piss you off to the ends of time if you're not ready for it. If you don't have, that's the other one who can deal with it decently. Mega Houndoom, well, or Heatran, but this is assuming it doesn't have Earthquake. If it has Earthquake, Heatran's eviscerated, as an option, but because it will probably want to KO it unless some weird defensive version. Houndoom, I mean physically, not specially. Specially Defense Tran's not weird. Like, Special Defense Tran, because for those of you who played 4chan, you know Torment Tran was very popular. As was Subtoxic. Oh my god, Subtoxic Torment pissed me off. Oh my god. Ugh. Made me sick thinking about it. But some of those ran Earth Power over Lava Plume, which confused me, because I think they want to hit other Heatran, but still, it's like, you hit other Heatran, how the hell do you hit, like, Salamence when he comes in to Earthquake you? That logic is weird, but okay. To each their own, like I said, with their sets. They can do what they want with the sets. That's interesting choice, I'll say that much. Probably not a smart choice. Maybe now it'll be smarter, I don't know, with all the fire types, like, well, not fire necessarily, but poison becoming more predominant. Earth Power might be smarter, because all Subtoxic wouldn't even work now anyway. For the most, it really wouldn't. Especially things like Florges would, like, ironically wall it to within 2 inches of its life. You couldn't touch it. But yeah, Mega Venusaur is an ass. And if you can't deal with it, it's going to sit there and say, hey, I'm Mega Venusaur. I wall you for about, let's see, next 3 decades or so? Yeah, that's about right. And Mega Blastoise is better. He's what a Mega should be. He's got decent amount more attack, special attack, a little bit of bump to the good defenses that are already there. I think about 10-point bump to speed. He's good. Mega Blastoise I really like. Mega Venusaur is just, I don't like fighting it one bit, but using it is really phenomenal. I've used it in a core, like, I can't remember what it was now. I know it involved a Rotom. I do know that. And not Rotom Heat, it was Rotom Wash. I can't really remember what the third Pokemon was, and if I did, I would say it. I'll write it in the comments later if I remember. But yeah, guys, that's about the size of it. And yeah. So anyway, like I said to you last video, I don't know. People can be interesting. But yeah, oh yeah, and I suppose I should explain at the end of that last video. I got kind of a little bit sort of transfixed on something. I suppose I should say what. I had gotten a message on Facebook. I was talking to someone, and he basically told me, he was like, never worry about, me leaving, like, he's like, you're my friend, and it's like I'll, whatever, just be there. It's too late, to like, to think otherwise. Don't be, don't think that, that whatever you're going through is like, too much. And I was just like, wow. And that was one of the most flattering things I've seen or heard in a while. I won't really say the rest. I'm not even going to say the rest of it. I'm sort of paraphrasing more or less, but that was kind of, that's why I figured I should explain that. I got a little bit, like I said, emotionally transfixed, I suppose, on that sentence. But it's just, it was kind of interesting to see that. And it was kind of nice. So, but yeah. So, yeah, that was funny. It was kind of cool. But yeah, anyway, that was sort of my 2 cents on Mega Blastoise and Venusaur. And again, anyone who takes seriously what I said about the drinking stuff, don't. Because, like, people do what they want with that, but honestly, a few years down the line, you'll see that it's probably not the smartest thing to have chronically done. I mean, I've known people who've done it and they regret it like forever. Just like I knew a guy who, for whatever asinine reason, tried to, let me see, what did he tell me? Oh yeah, power lift 600 pounds of tires. Very logical. Yep. And then later he admits to me, oh yeah, I shouldn't have focused on, benching and lifting all that heavy weight. No shit. Because benching is not a functional exercise for most people. I'm sure aware of this. You're never generally in your life going to be laying on your back pushing something up. It's just not going to happen from a realistic and functional standpoint. It's not. Because, well, and if you are, then you're probably engaged in a very odd sort of labor. I don't even know what. But there you go. Anyway, like I said, that was, Mega Blastoise and Venusaur in a nutshell. Because, like I said, I figured I would do that for you guys. Kind of a little follow-up there. And, yeah. And, for anyone else sort of hoping it's like I am the inner fanboy in me, the other Megas better get... Other Megas. Oh, my God. I can't speak English. Other starters better get Mega Evolutions. There we go. Take all you people talking about Step the first Thwomper. Yeah, that'll happen. I don't care if it gets Mold Breaker. Just give it a damn Mega. I don't care what you give it. That'd be a little too busted. Its defense is already good. Oh my God. If you're going to go that route, just give it more attack stats. Don't give it freaking defenses. Jesus. Then give it Saps. Oh my God. It's brutal. Ew. And for those wondering why Blaziken has one, Blaziken was stupidly popular. That's why. Even though Mega Blaziken's OP as hell. And while Sceptile and Superior should be Grass Dragon. Yep. Jeez. A lot of frogs in my throat today. A lot of Toxicroaks, guys. It's a time of, it's tis the season, I guess, concerning cold's been around, the New England states. Anyway, guys, yeah, I suppose that concludes this video. This is MD865, and I hope people found those Pokemon puns at least mildly amusing. The way I did, because my inner child's coming out, my inner fanboy. But yeah, this is MD865, and I'm out of here. Later, people.